Hi, boys and girls. It's time for some math problem solving. And oh no, it looks like there's a problem. Did any of you get to color Easter eggs for Easter this year? Yeah? Well, hopefully you're not having the problem that our math story tells us about today, because look at the title of our math story. Ew, rotten eggs. Oh boy. Let's listen to the math problem and see what their other problem is. It says, Kip has 10 eggs. Sam has 5 less eggs. How many eggs does Sam have? Well, it didn't tell us they were rotten, but if they are rotten, I would rather have less rotten eggs, because just one rotten egg is not good. Not at all. Well, first of all, just like in all of our math problem-solving stories, we want to find out what we're looking for. And look at this here. It's a question mark. That's a hint for us, isn't it? If we go back and we see where it says, how many eggs does Sam have? We're going to know what we want to find out. I see you raising your hand and getting all excited there, Hawksley. What? Oh, you found special numbers? You still remember to look for special numbers? All right, tell me what they are. Okay, yes, you're right. One of the special numbers is 10. Aviana, how about if you tell me about the other special number? You're right, it's 5. All right, looks like we found all the special numbers in this problem that they're going to tell us. You're right, Salvatore. We should look for special words too. And look at, they helped us out this time. See this word right here? They underlined it. That means we should really focus in on it. It goes like this. L-S, less. Yep. Sam has less eggs. You know, when we see the word less, there's a hint there. There's probably going to be some subtracting going on. We actually are going to find the difference between how many eggs Kip has and how many eggs Sam has. And I know that when we find the difference, it's going to involve subtraction. Do you remember what subtraction means? All right, tell us about it, Nora. Yep, we're taking something away. There's going to be less. We're not getting more when we subtract. Something's going away. All right, well, how many eggs did we start with in this story? Yes, you're right, Tyler. We started with 10, which means, we could use a tens frame to help us. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this whole big rectangle, and I'm just going to do a quick little drawing to make it into a tens frame for me. Let's make sure there's really 10 since I made this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can stop right there, because I know if I have 5 on the top and there's 1 below each one, 5 and 5 is equal to 10. So I've got a tens frame. Good, good. All right. Okay, Tyler, you're right. I need to draw 10 eggs. So here I go. You don't have to be perfect. Mine are a little bit like ovals, but eggs really aren't perfect ovals, are they? Speaking of eggs, did you watch any of those videos of the eggs hatching? Wasn't that beautiful? What a miracle. I was amazed at how quickly the little chicks changed from those tired-looking chicks to those fluffy, cute little chicks. I wanted to hold one. All right, there we go. I've got my 10 eggs, and I didn't even have to count them, because I know a 10 frame has 10 spots. If each spot is filled up, then I'm going to have 10. And I didn't have to do a fancy picture. It would have been fun to draw like decorative Easter eggs, and you could do that if you wanted to. Yeah, nothing would stop you. But if we're just trying to find the answer, we don't need to be that fancy with our math drawings. All right, so we started with 10. Now it says Sam has 5 less. So how are we going to show less eggs? Okay. All right, Salma, thank you. That's what I'll do then. I'll use an X to cross out 5 of them. Now, I do know I could cross out any of the 5 eggs, and I should still get a correct answer. but I know something else about myself when I'm doing math. And I know that the more organized I stay, the better chance I have at getting an accurate, correct answer. So I know that a fives group is found with one row on a tens frame. So I'm going to cross out these 5 in a row here. If you're doing this on a piece of paper at home and you decide, no, I'm going to just do 5 all over, you can do that, but don't get confused. You want to keep it straight. Okay, so I took away 5. Now, how does that tell me how many eggs Sam has left? How do I know that? How many does he have? Hunter, what do you think? Okay, because whatever is still here tells us how many Sam has, because there's 5 less than what Kip has. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I almost didn't need to count that because it was another 5 group. All right, so you think you know the answer already. You're right, it should be that Sam has 5 eggs. Not just because the number 5 was up here, but because when we took away these 5 that it talked about, there was 5 left. Yeah, it was a little confusing because 5 and 5 makes 10. So we have 2 5s in this story. All right, well, let's check our work on the number line. All right, so we started with 10. So I'm going to put a dot above the number 10. We plot the dot. And because I'm getting less, I'm going to jump backwards 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Are you smiling too? Yeah, we should be. Right, Capri? Yep. We're right on track because I said there are 5 eggs left in my pitcher. I started with 10 here, and this shows that I have 5 left. Now let's write that as a number sentence. Claudia, you going to help us with that? All right, good. We started with 10. There's our symbol for taking away, the minus sign. We took away 5, and we had 5 left. Good. Yep, that's our subtraction sentence. Oh, Betty, are you trying to make me think even harder? You're right. Yep, if you turned that around, 5 plus 5 equals 10. And since you know that already, it's another way of checking your work, isn't it? Good job, Betty. I'm glad you're always thinking. Okay, so with all the numbers on this page and all the talking we've done, I just want to kind of zone in and kind of focus in on what our answer is. Logan, are you going to tell us? Oh, yep, you're holding up 5 fingers because there are 5 eggs for Sam. The difference between the number of eggs Kip has and the number of eggs Sam has is 5. And I'm going to hope that none of them are rotten. All right. Nice job, boys and girls. Keep thinking about math and using your different strategies to solve math problems. Nice job.